Governor, you have a summit underway today discussing issues involving the sage-grouse, protecting the sage-grouse, hoping to avoid an endangered species listing for the greater sage-grouse. Just yesterday we had a threatened species listing for a subspecies, the Gunnison sage-grouse. Looking at that, is the enforcement of the Endangered Species Act and issues involved with that, in your view, a threat to economic development in Utah?
Absolutely. And some of it they're proposing stricter regulations on the sage-grouse. They're not doing it because they care about the sage-grouse. They're wanting to stop development on public lands. They don't want to see any natural resource extraction. They don't want to see energy development. So they're just using it as a tool, and I don't think they really do care about the sage-grouse.
They meaning?
Well, other groups out there that want to stop development on our public lands, energy development. Some extreme environmentalists, for example. We've worked and are trying to work very closely with the federal government and the Division of Wildlife, Forestry, and Wildlife to come up with a common sense approach that protects the sage-grouse and their habitat. We have a proposal out there that protects 94% of the sage-grouse and their habitat. And our sage-grouse population in Utah is growing. So it's working. But yet we have not received approval. So I'm a little concerned about putting the Gunnison grouse on the threatened list in Utah, San Juan County mainly, and in Colorado. I hope it doesn't get in the way of the good faith efforts that we're putting together and trying to work together with all stakeholders, environmental groups, industry, local communities, the federal government, the state of Utah. The sage-grouse is prolific in 11 states. I mean, it doesn't seem like they're endangered to me. And so we just need to bring a little common sense to bear here. I know we have meetings scheduled with the Western Governors Association, which I used to chair, which will have some cabinet members come, including representatives from Interior and the BLM. And so I expect this will be a topic of discussion as we work collaboratively with the folks in Washington, D.C. to come up with a plan to protect the sage-grouse.